Welcome to States and Kingdoms. Jenna here.
Sean here.
Today we're talking about the greatest Beatles band of all time, the Rutles.
Recently took a trip to a record store, and you found this.
Yep. Show the boys.
It is the Rutles. Their 1978, I guess you could say debut album.
Uh-oh. It's falling out.
Oh. It is in disrepair. It's a promotional copy.
Yeah, it's special. This was the only album that we got. Like, we knew the movie. And, of course, knew all the songs from the movie, but we never owned the actual album.
No.
So I thought it'd be fun to pick it up.
But, I mean, just the album covers.
The album covers are amazing.
On the front are so amazing. I mean, you can see all of them. Just, yeah.
It's such a brilliant piece of work in every aspect. I mean, the movie is insanely well written and funny and gets every single reference if you're a Beatles fan.
Mm-hmm.
The songs are incredible.
Yep.
Just brilliant. And it's just, everything about it is hysterically funny.
Yeah. Okay, video over.
But you know what's interesting about this too, though? If you aren't like a crazy diehard Beatles fan and have read all the books about the Beatles and have watched all the Beatles movies and know all the Beatles music, you don't think this is as funny.
Well, it's yes, that can happen. I was trying to think of when we actually first saw this, and it's not the most interesting point in the world, but I think it was probably sometime around when I was like 13 or so. Our dad, I remember him saying like, "You're gonna think this is funny,"
Right.
and we sat down, and we didn't usually, that was actually kind of unusual. Like, well, not exactly. Sometimes, a few times it was just the three of us. Like, no one else was interested in watching whatever it was, like
Right.
Flight of the Phoenix or the Driver. Remember that one? He's like, "You're gonna like this." And like, I don't know about that, Dad. I don't know about the Driver, but Flight of the Phoenix. Anyway, this was after the anthology.
Yes.
So I think both of us had read Shout already, and listened to the anthologies, watched the documentary, and the Beatles Forever, and we had also seen, I think, Holy Grail. Definitely, we'd already seen.
Yeah, I don't think we had gone deep into Monty Python at that point, like watching all of the Flying Circus episodes.
All of them were around.
Yeah, we knew them.
We watched Fierce Creatures was actually like one of our favorite movies at that time, and so Eric Idle's in a billion things. He'd do anything. You just wave a paycheck at him, and you got him.
Yeah.
Terry Gilliam was making movies, and so I mean they were all around.
We knew them.
And so if you know Monty Python or just watch Monty Python and Holy Grail, you've seen Neil Innes. As many of you know, Neil Innes wrote all the music for the Rutles. I just can't think of a more brilliant, funny, like almost virtuosic musical comedy performance than this.
While also being a love letter.
Spinal Tap would be like the other one that I of course also loved.
And while poking fun at the Beatles in every way possible, it's also a love letter to them and like a celebration of everything, because only a super fan would be able to, and a friend, of course, would be able to do something like this and really hit every single spot.
It sort of lets the air out of the balloon a little bit, especially for some things. The end of Cheese and Onions is always funny. Yeah. I mean,
that single.
Because in a way, it's coming. Cheese and Onions is very much a day in the life, and he's going to do something like that, but you
got the whole orchestral build up. Does it's going
to be like
bump.
One note, but it's still the funniest sound you could
because it's the funniest note possible. Like he picked the best, most comical note.
Yeah, it's
just perfect,
and it's quite loud.
Yeah.
So it's almost like it's as loud as the full chord. Yeah, but it's just darn.
Yeah.
And the funny thing about the Rutles is for us listening to it now is when it kind of crosses over with like Dukes of Stratosphere. It is the most Beatlesque. It's Beatlesque concentrate.
Yes.
And So anything that's got any kind of Beatles moments, this is like the king.
Yeah, it's just so brilliant because some of the songs are just reminiscent of lines or
Right.
things, or in a lot of cases, many songs in one.
Right.
You take a piece of this and this and this and kind of synthesize this new thing that's just familiar, and it takes a little while for you to kind of unravel. Like, oh wait, I see that sounds like this and that sounds like that.
Because he said that he really just wrote these from his memories of Beatles songs. He wasn't trying to actually like deconstruct them. It was just,
which is genius.
Remembering. And so, I mean, for something like Another Day, that's pretty complicated. It's like Here Comes the Sun.
So the piano in the beginning, throughout the song, it sounds like Martha, My Dear.
It sounds like Martha, My Dear mixed with Here Comes the Sun.
Yeah.
He played Here Comes the Sun in that kind of style, and then you have like a little Eleanor Rigby thing. It's really, it is like a bunch of songs. But like we said, then Ouch is basically just Help.
Yes.
Love Life is basically just
All You Need Is Love. But it's a great song.
That really is genius.
Really love
him
that.
Singing Hold My Hand at the end is genius. Yes. And that makes me laugh every time.
Every time. It's also perfectly placed.
Yeah.
Where he says it is
That's
just the funniest spot.
Neil Innes is definitely deflating some of John's stuff.
The importance
Because since he is playing John, really, I feel like most of these songs are John. They seem to be. Like Cheese and Onions and Piggy in the Middle, which is I'm the Walrus.
I love Piggy in the Middle.
Funny
lyrics. The lyrics are crazy. You want to give us some lyrics?
Yeah, I just wanted to read Bible-punching heavyweight, evangelistic boxing kangaroo, orangutan and anaconda, Donald Duck and Mickey Mouse, even Pluto too.
Yeah, I mean, it's genius.
It's fantastic. I mean, what can you say? Walkie-talkie man says, hello, 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 with his ballerina boots. You can tell he's always on his toes. I always thought Cheese and Onions was funny.
Yeah.
And, of course, I love the, do I have to spell it out? And then he does.
Yeah.
Good Times Roll, which is very Lucy in the Sky, except, of course, the chorus part.
The nuance and the detail. It's just, it amazes me every time I listen to it because these songs are really complex and there's a lot going on and there's a lot of instrumentation and different stuff. And it's just, I don't know. I mean, I think the Rutles are known. Like, I think people know them. But, I don't know. Neil Innes is just so brilliant. And I wish more people knew him. I wish he were even in Monty Python more.
Well, yeah.
I wish he was, documented more in Monty Python than he is. Because I love him.
Yeah. He was amazing.
So
really
funny.
Talented.
He's like the English Weird Al.
Well, I actually thought of Weird Al because we talk about this and Spinal Tap, and then Weird Al, who's, the king of musical parody, rock and roll parody.
But he doesn't change the music.
No, it's the same.
It's all lyrics and performance.
And the videos. Which
had a big part of it.
Yeah. So, they're all three of those so different. This is just drawn from the Beatles. Spinal Tap is its own thing. Mm-hmm. I don't, none of the songs really get close to any particular band. I suppose, at the very least, Spinal Tap is incredibly famous and popular.
And about to come out with a sequel.
Weird Al is, you could say, underappreciated, but he is definitely extremely famous.
He's a household name.
But the Rutles, as well as they might be known among like Beatles fans or Monty Python fans, at least. They're not quite as well known. It should definitely be, considered up there with any of that. Mm-hmm. I just love how subtle it is. Maybe it's a little too subtle. I don't know for some people nowadays, but
well, that's a shame.
I don't consider it. Okay, it's not subtle. No. I don't want to say it but it doesn't go for the most obvious ways of making fun of something.
Well, it's also it's not Liverpudlian. It's the Rutland sound.
It's true. It's Rutland.
It's different.
Also the inclusion of Ricky Fataar, which was apparently George Harrison's suggestion to make him, even though he's not Indian.
But he plays in India.
But basically, yeah. Basically. I mean, is
a stewardess.
One of the greatest jokes And that it came from George is well, not surprising at all, but that's fantastic.
It's so funny. Do yourself a favor. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. Watch the movie, listen to the songs. I think they will surprise you if you're a Beatles lover. But yeah, and if you have seen it, please let us know in the comments what you think of the Rutles. So thank you so much for watching our brief discussion of the Rutles. Make sure you like this video and please subscribe to States and Kingdoms if you're not already subscribed, and we'll see you next time.